Welcome back, viewers, to another episode of Jessica's Bitch Show Radio. This episode is all about personal advice when one wants to attain a job that they like and how to prosper from it. So, I had a viewer recently write to me, and it was a random response, and I decided to take it and make it a radio show. So, here we go. Jobless in Ohio writes, I'm kind of getting fed up here. I was kind of flipping today and wanted to throw myself over a fucking bridge. 20 years old and still no fucking job. That shit is fucking me up. I'm fucking tired of depending on others, and I want to do shit on my own. So I might go to Cali or Florida. Plus, I have no friends and no family. So maybe I'll just go somewhere where, I can have one or the other, family or friends, or a job. Who knows? But either way, I think I'm fucked. I think I'm doomed, and I'll never get a job. I'm fucking cursed. Or maybe it's just Cleveland and New York. I don't know. Please help. Well, jobless in Ohio, I feel you. Recently, I just started my new job. Tuesday at 9 in the morning, which was very unpleasant for me. But I started my new job at Michael's Craft Store. If you are unfamiliar with it, Michael's Craft Store deals with flowers, silk flowers, little tin things that read, I can only help one person a day, and today's not your day. I personally own that one. They also have ribbon making, framing, classes, anything crafty, they have. And, well, I'm kind of a crafty person myself, I'd like to think. So I applied because that is a job I'd want. Now, I didn't apply to be a server at a restaurant. Why not? Well, fuck, because I don't give a fuck about whether you want wheat or rye toast. That shit is the least of my fucking problems. So why should I go to my work and do something I really could care less about? I don't care about food that you eat, that a customer, if your steak isn't done well enough. You know what? That's not my job. I'm not the cook. I relayed the motherfucking message to the cook. It was his motherfucking problem, so don't take it out on me. Well, stupid shit like that I just can't deal with. It would definitely make my moods go like this, more so than they already do. Not necessary. So I decided to apply to jobs that I would preferably like. I went to pet stores, so I could be happy when people bring their pets in. I always love to see the little dogs whenever I go to get my dog treats. And, I like to play with them, and it's just a happy atmosphere, and it's a place that I feel comfortable and at ease. So I applied to those places, and then I applied to floral shops because I love flowers. It's a key to my heart, guys, so if you're wondering, send flowers. So I applied there, and I felt like I could let my creative rampants go wild. So applied there. And also craft stores or, home decorating stores. I applied to Michael's, and that one was finally not fucking via technology. I'm so tired of applying to jobs online. It just mind boggles me. Why can't we refer back to the olden days where, paper and pen worked? It sufficed. Well, it's just not that simple. But Michael's, I actually got to write down my application. You know what? I fucking pimped myself out. I said I'm a team player, that I did this, that I did that. I sounded grandiose in my application. But why fucking not? You're supposed to sell yourself. You're not supposed to cut yourself short. So if you have the, area on the paper to divulge as much information that would, glorify you as a person, as a human being, as a potential employee, then why not do it? So we're exaggerating a little bit. We do that as human beings, especially when we're trying to achieve something that we want. In this case, a job. And, well, as anybody else knows, the economy is fucking sucking, and it's getting harder and harder to get by. And lately, I have to get by with a little help from my friends. But that's all going to change because I started my new job at Michael's, and I really, really like it. But on the other hand, Tips on getting a job. Well, first of all, apply to jobs that you want. Jobs that you know will be of lesser stress. If McDonald's works for you, where, you just go in, do your fucking job, hand out fucking fries, if that sounds like something you'd like to do, then go ahead. There's nothing wrong with it. If that would help you out. Or, say you like pets, why don't you apply to, pet stores? If you like golfing, go to, a golf shop or a golf course. Jobs that you would benefit from and not mind actually going to work, go for that. So that's step one. Step two, applying. This is the worst part. This is the part that definitely irritates me because I just hate rewriting the same stupid bullshit I have before, like reference, John Smith, 555-2304. It's just redundant. It's asinine, and I just feel like, I don't know, belittle. I don't know. I don't know what I feel when I do that. I hate application processes. But just be sure to put everything and anything that makes you look good. I'm not saying lie and say, I have no criminal background if you yourself do, because they'll find out. Why take that risk? But, sometimes people have a bad background. And honestly, if you're honest about it, which I was honest with my employer about my psychosis, and, she accepted it. She understood. So being honest is the key, but divulging some information may not be best, but like saying, I hate every customer that walks in and rather shoot them in the face rather than listen to their problem. Yeah, well, don't say that because they're not going to hire you. So when you're taking these little questionnaires that they have you do where you rate from 1 poorly to, highly, or strongly disagree to strongly agree, you know what? Read that shit and, make sure you don't sound like a fucking idiot. If you say, here's an example. Question number 1. Now, I believe that stealing even 5 cents out of the company's register is okay. Strongly agree or strongly disagree? Do you agree that stealing is right? Well, maybe you do, but do you really want your employer thinking you think that? No. So lie and say, I strongly disagree. It's not okay. Step 3. Also, always try and say that you're available at any given time, because that means you're more of a candidate for their job that they need to be done. It's common sense, but it might not be. And if all these steps fail, then maybe the job sucks. Maybe they suck because you in your head know that you would be good for that job. You go in there thinking that you are. You think that, if they put you in this position, that it will be miracles all around. That, you would be great for their company, an asset. You have to sell yourself. You can't sell yourself short. Because if you do, then you're not going to get the jobs that you want. And, well, then you got no money. That's not fun. That's really irritable. That's a stressor. So is jobs. So why don't you get a job that you actually like? And apply. It's not fun a process, but if you need a job, you need a job. Now, about moving out of town because of the job, no family, no friends thing, I say hell, if you have no strings attached here in this Ohio place, then get out. Sometimes I wish I had the gonads to do it, but I don't know. For some fucking reason, I'm still attached to this town by a fucking fetus, embryo, umbrella, whatever the thing that comes out of your belly button, umbilical cord. Thank you. The umbilical cord. I am attached to this city like that, and I just don't understand why I'm supposed to be here, but I think I am. So here I'll stay, and I will continue to work at Michael's, hopefully. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. And I'll still be doing the things I love. So it's a win-win situation. So, Jobless in Ohio, I really hope that you can get a job that you enjoy, and I hope some of my tips helped, which they're kind of common sense, but everyone needs a little fresh up. So good luck, and I will catch you all on the next post. I'm Jessica, your host, over and out.